Hello guys! Welcome again to another sweet day with Sitco! Thank you so much pala sa lahat na nakapanood, nag-comment, and nag-try na ng ating first recipe which is the leche flan. Sa desserts, hindi talaga kailangang mahalang ingredient. Importante, may puso ang paggawa. Yan ang ating secret ingredient. Sa mga hindi pa nakakapanood, I will put the link below for your reference. And please don't forget to subscribe and click the bell button for notification. So for today, we will make a cheesecake! Yay! Everyone's favorite, cheesecake. But which one is your favorite? For all we know, there are many types of cheesecake. We have the New York cheesecake, classic cheesecake, French cheesecake, Italian cheesecake, Japanese cheesecake, no-bake cheesecake. But what is the difference between these cheesecake? These cheesecakes differ on the style of making it. Like the New York style cheesecake, they use heavy cream or sour cream in the mix to make it moist. The Italian style cheesecake, they use ricotta cheese instead. While the Japanese style cheesecake, they use egg whites to incorporate air to make it light and fluffy. Nonetheless, these are all cheesecakes because of the cream cheese as the main ingredient. So for today, let me share you a very easy and simple way of making a cheesecake, which is the Philadelphia style cheesecake. So this recipe only use cream cheese, eggs, and sugar. But this style of cheesecake has nothing to do with the place, This is because of the brand of cream cheese that we will use, which is the Philadelphia cream cheese. So let's start. Let's check what we need to prepare. For the crust, we have 1 1/2 cup of graham crumbs, 1/3 cup of melted butter, 3 tablespoons of sugar. The cheesecake filling, we have 2 packs of Philadelphia cream cheese or 500 grams. We have 4 whole eggs. We have 3/4 cup of granulated sugar. And for our flavor, we will add lemon. 1 tablespoon of lemon juice and the zest of 1 fresh lemon. We also need rubber spatula, spring form pan, wax paper, and foil. First, we will start with the crust. We will bake it for 5 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius. I already preheated my oven. This is 180 degrees Celsius. Ang cheesecake ay isa sa mga custard dessert na delicate gawin and takes a lot of patience dahil sa mahabang procedure. But it also needs to follow the right tips para ma-achieve natin ang smooth, creamy, and cheesy na cheesecake that we all want. So for this recipe, our first tip is always bake or pre-bake the crust. Even if a recipe don't call to bake it, still it's recommended that you bake it. Why? To make it more crunchy and less crumbs. For the crust, ihalo natin ang sugar sa graham crumbs. Haluin mo ng dry. And then, ilagay ang melted butter. Pwede rin haluin by hand kung mas convenient sa inyo. And then, to check kung okay na, kailangan lang mag-hold siya ng shape. Ganyan, pwede na siya. Ngayon, ilalagay na natin siya sa ating springform pan. Naglagay ako ng parchment paper para mas madali siya matanggal. Tapos ngayon, ito yung ating graham. Nalagay natin dito. Pwede nyo siyang i-diin by hand or kung meron kayong spatula or kahit anong pwedeng pang-push na malinis. Ito na ang ating crust. I-bake natin for 5 minutes. So now, we will do the cheesecake filling. For our tip number 2, ingredients should be at room temperature so that it takes less time to incorporate the ingredients. So we will start with the Philadelphia cream cheese. Yeah. So using the paddle attachment, let's whip slow speed. We have the rubber spatula to scrape the sides. And then we will add the sugar. Next, we will add the eggs, one at a time. Don't forget to scrape the sides. Pag completely naka-incorporate na yung ating ingredients, then we can add in this step the flavor. For this recipe, we will use lemon. So we have lemon juice and also we have lemon zest. I-whisk natin ulit para mahalo siya. And then, good to go. So, just enough na completely incorporated na yung ating mga ingredients. Our tip number 4, do not overmix. Dahil kung na-overmix siya, it will incorporate air doon sa ating mixture, which causes the cheesecake to rise during baking, but it will collapse when it cools down. So that leaves the cracks on the cheesecake. So at this point, okay na siya. Ito na ang magiging texture niya. Ito na yung ating crust na pinalamig and yung ating cheesecake mixture. As you can notice, naglagay na ako ng foil dito sa ating springform pan kasi i-bake natin in a bain-marie, which means meron water dun sa ating sheet pan. Ang ating cheesecake, and we will bake it for 55 minutes at 150 degrees Celsius. Ayan, nakasalang na ang ating cheesecake. I set the timer to 55 minutes at 150 degrees Celsius. It's also baked in a bain-marie or water bath. That's our next tip. Bake the cheesecake in a bain-marie. So why always bain-marie? Because the hot water insulates the outer ring of the spring-form pan, and the steam will lift up the cheesecake slowly and evenly, reducing the risk of cracks. Now we are just waiting for our cheesecake to be completely baked. We are checking it from time to time to make sure that it is not over-baked. That's our tip number 5. Do not over-bake. If you will notice, some of the cheesecakes tend to be dry, cracked, and not creamy. That's because the cheesecake is over-baked. In this recipe, we want it to be perfect. So later, I will show you on how to check if it's already set. This is what I do to check. It's almost set, but it's still jiggly. For our tip number 6, let it cool in the oven. So leave the cheesecake inside the oven while the door is halfway open, or like this. So it will cool down slowly. And then like after an hour, you can store it in the fridge. So ito na ang ating cheesecake! Finally! Patience is really a virtue. That's what we have learned today. So let's go! Let's slice this cheesecake! To remove the spring form, padaanan muna ang sides ng knife para mas madali siya ma-remove. To slice, we have prepared a knife. Dip it with the hot water para maging smooth ang pag-slice. Lilipat na natin siya sa plato. For the garnish, I have prepared a piping bag with lemon buttercream with an open start tip so we can make a rosette. I also have a slice of lemon, ta-da! This is our Philadelphia style cheesecake with lemon flavor. Tikman na natin. Yummy! Smooth, creamy, and cheesy. If you are not a fan of a citrus flavor like lemon, you can change it with like matcha, coffee, chocolate, or any flavor that you prefer. But if you want it plain, you can replace the lemon with vanilla extract to taste. And when serving, you can just top up with blueberries, strawberries, or any fruit that is available. This cheesecake really melts in your mouth. Lasang-lasa ang lemon flavor. Para sa mga citrus lovers, I'm sure magugustuhan nyo to. Please try this recipe and let me know what you think. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button. See you in my next sweet video. Thank you for watching!